We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. The Metropolitans look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Noah Syndergaard gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, he makes the stop. He is out.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, 2-time National League MVP Dale Murphy. First pitch on its way. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
The 2-1 on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Joe Torre.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Joe Torre, comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. Here's the first pitch to him.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Sinker, 3-2 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Count remains full. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. It's the Braves nothing. Mets coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Greg Maddux is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, they want to be playing their best ball. They have to find a way to win this ball game, especially on a Thursday night. You don't want to be headed into the weekend getting swept.
Yeah, one of the things you want to do, D-Road, take care of business here on this Thursday and not look forward to that weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday series coming up. Take care of business here in Thursday's game.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 6.
Next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball. Count 1-0. Ball.
2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And that's over. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 3-1.
Count 4.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the catcher.
Next up from New York, Mike Piazza. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
McNeil leads off first with 1 away. swung on and missed. That's strike 2. This is on the ground over to first. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 4 home runs and 7 driven in. And he misses again, 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
First and second now, 1 man out. 2-1. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind an account with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here's the 3-1. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Stepping in, Robinson Cano has 2 hits and 11 trips for the series so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 delivery. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
So coming to the plate, Michael Conforto. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Looking to minimize the damage here. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
The set and the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. One and 1. Here it is. A ball and 2 strikes.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-0. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 4-0 New York. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chipper Jones. For the series, he's 3 for 12.
Chipper Jones.
First offering on its way. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Today's contest is, of course, the last of the series, and the New York Mets have dominated so far. They've got an opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
And if they're going to get something close to a repeat effort out of their pitching staff in this game to the one they got yesterday, that would certainly help the cause.
No doubt about that, Matt. A combo platter combined shutout yesterday. Hopefully they can continue to throw more zeros up in this one today. You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Fred McGriff is on deck. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. Once again a 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Stepping in now, Fred McGriff. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And it's a full count, 3-2 to Fred McGriff.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting 6, the center fielder, number 25, Andrew Jones.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here comes Andrew. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jake Marisnick. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Marisnick is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Just hung in there on that one. Now another 0-2. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
A shot down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate, Noah Syndergaard, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Hit out towards second. Albies brings it in, and that's the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Two balls and no strikes.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
The 3-0. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The batter, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Here it comes, 1-0. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. McNeil manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in 2 things. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand, on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Rosario rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Mike Soroka is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Into the box now, Mike Piazza. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
That's why you got to pay attention in the on-deck circle. He was calibrating his heater right there, checking out the off-speed stuff, and he didn't wait around. First time he's seeing him, didn't matter. He took him deep.
So here's Pete Alonso. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, what a dive. The throw to first. He's out. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now here's the pitch. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Albies hits a little over the 270 mark. Chopped at the plate, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Whoa, that's down. All 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Mike Soroka. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Marisnik on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. So striding forward now, Robinson Cano as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In his career, Cano comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Smoke toward third. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Up next to the net, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
So one man gone for the Mets in the 3rd. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that one is gone. A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. His 2nd of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Row, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. And so take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. 1 out, nobody on. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And that misses 2 and 2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Here's Jake Marisnick as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
To 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Acuna digs in now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And the pitch.
Aye. 0-1's the count. One and one.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Stepping in for the Braves, Dale Murphy flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here it comes. Hit softly down the line at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the third baseman, Joe Torre.
At the plate, Joe Torre. First pitch on its way. And that misses ball one. Corey is facing his old colors in this one. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
Yeah, Matty, you mentioned he's playing his former club, and that can get tricky sometimes. I don't know if he's going to dinner with these guys after the game, or he showed up here with an axe to grind.
Two out, nobody on. Outside and low, 3-0.
3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
That's on the outer edge, 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop, Chipper Jones.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
The 1-0.
Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. Still 8-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard.
The pitcher,
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Syndergaard.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Hit out towards second. Albies picks it up. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
You know, D-Row, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
Into the box, Ahmed Rosario, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit back up the middle. To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
Stepping into the box, Jeff McNeil. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Rosario makes a move from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Hit on the ground out to short. There to take it is Chipper. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher.
At the plate, Mike Piazza. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. Jones is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Mets strand 1 as the lead holds at 8-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The first baseman, Fred McGriff.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good pitch to hit. A sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Little chopper back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now back, the center fielder, Andrew Jones.
Digging in, Andrew Jones comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So up steps Ozzie Albies as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
There's nothing better as a pitcher than throwing what should have been ball 4, but you're able to get a guy to chase after it anyway.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
In now, Robinson Cano. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's low.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1 pitch. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead got even wider. Mark Melanson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least beat a couple of innings for his guys.
Mark Melanson.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
No, that's
Ball 2 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Melanson has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Brandon Nimmo will pinch hit here and finish the at-bat following the injury. 3 runs already home here. Drilled on the ground to short. There to take it is Chipper. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Digging in once again, Jake Marisnick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Too high, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
full count. 3-2.
Weekly hit to third. He's got to hurry. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard.
So here now's the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Melanson looks in. 0-1 pitch on its way.
1-1.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 5 innings complete. It's the Mets 11 and the Braves nothing. Brandon Nimmo takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning.
Number 9, Brandon.
Digging in for his second at bat, Tyler Flowers.
we're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Here it comes. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. The 0-1 delivery. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Standing in now, Mark Melanson.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Conforto will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Runner at first here, one man out. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. It's 1-2. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike three called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger, 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So now to the plate, Dale Murphy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. They trail in this one 11-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
The shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
First delivery to him on the way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Flowers over to his left. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. His career numbers against Melanson. He's 1 for 3. First pitch on its way. High drive deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
In now, Mike Piazza, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Melanson pauses, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Digging in now, Joe Torre. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
That just misses off the inside for ball 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
And he fouls this one off. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chipper Jones. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Popped high in the air. McNeil waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Fred McGriff.
Digging in, Fred McGriff. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smoked on the ground left side, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Stepping in now, Andrew Jones, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. 2 out with the man at first. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Coming to the plate now, Ozzie Albies. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. They trail in this one 11-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Luke Jackson is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Marcell Ozuna is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 20.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Robinson Cano. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Acuna's there for it. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball swung on and missed.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And he struck him out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So here's Brandon Nimmo as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 11-0. Ready for another shot now. Tyler Flowers. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey!
Hit down the third baseline, and that's through for a hit.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoke, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Paul Sewald will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. J.D. Davis will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
And batting 9, number 28, J.D.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They are all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
First and second here with nobody out. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a base hit. Flowers rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he's safe as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
You know, D-Roll, they finally push a run across here. Yesterday, they were shut out, so anytime they could score, it's almost like throwing a party.
Yeah, Dan, no kidding. Look in that dugout, looked like there was steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears right there. They had to get the offense going. Maybe that's the breakthrough they needed.
Into the box now, Dale Murphy, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-0 pitch on the way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 2-1. None out, runners at first and second. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Two balls, 2 strikes to Joe Torre. High and deep down the left field line, and that's going to land foul. Here's another 2-2, and a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Chipper Jones. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Digging in and looking for more, Fred McGriff. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0.
Oh, up there.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-1 to him now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Line drive to center field. Marisnick will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Mets out in front 11-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next, the center fielder Jake Marisnick. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Murphy's on his horse. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, left fielder,
J.D. Davis the next to bat. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2-2.
2 strikes.
Still even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the 2nd out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ahmed Rosario. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
Ball, that's up there.
Hit hard towards center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
At the plate, Jeff McNeil, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats. The next 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 0-2 once more. On the ground to third. Scooped up over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. Mets leave 1, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. Freddie Freeman is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit in the air out to center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The batter, number 1.
Into the box, Ozzie Albies. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball called for strike 2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. One out, nobody on. Down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
Wow.
To the plate now, Tyler Flowers. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Runners on first with one down. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball. Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he takes a called strike 1. 1-1, here it is. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. A punch out to end it, and the Mets complete the 4-game sweep of their division rivals at home.
Well, they say you should aim to win 3 out of 4 at home, but they sweep the 4-game series and give this home crowd a lot to cheer about. Bring on the next guys.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Mets jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Noah Syndergaard earns the win, his second. Greg Maddux permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets: 11 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.